Alright, I don't know how to turn, but I know how not to turn. First of all, the line that I draw is completely wrong. I do kind of like a big turn at the beginning, and then I cut it. Why that? Because I turn, maybe I start looking in the direction where I want to go, and then I see the dock, and I want to go towards the dock because I start getting tired maybe, right? So I just boom, I just turn towards the dock. And I believe that this part is making me lose a lot of energy and height on the mast. Perhaps you have to either do big turns during all the duration of the turn, or maybe cutting a little bit shorter, turning a little bit tighter at the beginning and then exiting the turn a little bit wider. Sure, we don't want to make that tight turn when we already lost some speed and some height on the mast, so at the end of the turn, don't do that. Another mistake that I make is that I stay upright during the turns. While we are going on a straight line, it's very important to stay upright so that we are more efficient, we are more natural, we are more relaxed. During the turn, we want to stay a little bit lower so that we are kind of more stable on the board. If you're looking at any sport involving a board, they are all staying low when they are turning the board, of course, because you want to keep the center of balance low to not lose the balance left or right. The third thing, which by the way I introduced also in the previous videos, is that I probably have to lean a little bit forward when I turn. If you look, for example, at these prone foiling videos, you notice that they are leaning forward, they are leaning on the front foot during the turns. We probably have to make the same weight shift in pump foiling as well. The fourth thing is so easy, yet I don't do it, and it's to look where you want to go and not at the water. So many times I still look at the water to kind of understand how high I am on the mast instead of looking where I want to go. And when you are looking in the direction where you want to go, and maybe you also have your front arm pointing where you want to go, it's much easier to turn the shoulder, the front shoulder on the inside of the turn, and that's what you want to turn that foil. And the last thing is that I'm probably rolling too much. What do I mean by that? So I have a huge foil, right? The 1310 is a huge foil. And when we are rolling, so if you, for example, alright, when we are turning, there are two forces, yaw and roll, alright? So the 1310 has a huge wingspan, 1 meter 30. So we cannot really roll because there are so many forces. When we roll, there is so much resistance in the water because the area, the surface of the wings is so far from the fuselage, so far from the center, from the point. All right, so we probably want to keep the board as flat as possible and just yaw instead of rolling. All right. The 1310 is not a foil for carving. We know that. So this is probably another reason why I lose speed and height while I'm turning. I couldn't test this series this week because as you can probably hear, I got sick and it's been raining all the week. But probably I will be able to test them at the event that I will take part to on Saturday. So yeah, after 2 years, after almost 2 years, I will finally meet some other pump foilers. Feel free to disagree with anything I said in the comments below. They made them for this. And watch this video right here if besides falling during the turns, you're also stalling your foil all the time. Bye.